So I guess the difficulty would be.
Oh!
It goes off next round. Whatever. That was amazing.
Shit! Doesn't matter when it comes around. They
220s?
fucking rocked it.
Well, at least those weren't the
Attacks.
rolls.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, really? You're more worried about taking 1 damage, non-lethal damage from an attack, than you are the fact that you didn't instantly defeat them. Okay.
I want to. This could be a sign that maybe I should join their side. That maybe this is the natural order. I'll think about my failure and
If I die again, I'm going anti-paladin.
Gilbert's move action will
Join the-
be to
join the
have
witches.
his. My move action will be to have my jaw hit the snow. I think that's the end of my turn. I'll use my move action to draw a dart.
All right.
No, that's so epic. I will be stunned. I'm half staggered due to the rolls, and lose my move action.
All right.
Well,
You're casting
casting
all
sleep is a
sorts of
full
freaky
round.
magic on them. In response, they begin a wave of color sprays.
Oh shit.
Avard and Horse, color spray. Garvik and Gilbert, color sprayed. And Loa, color spray.
Whatever will we do?
What save is that, please?
Will. Apparently you're all fucking rocking it.
I got a 7, baby.
And the horse?
Which save is it? I'm in the macro for that. Yeah.
Will.
Well,
I just roll a d20. It's just gonna, its will save can't be very high. It's a horse.
It's a horse.
And this is like this is your handle animal horse, right? You're not a paladin with a horse until the 5th level, right?
Not yet. Not 5th level.
You have to use your move action to order this horse around, right? Am I wrong about this?
I think handle animal's a free action.
No, it's only free action for druids. It's a move action to handle animal.
Really?
Yep.
I thought it was a move action to push, or a standard action to push.
Only for
And
druids.
well, animals with
You can
tricks.
look it up while I continue doing this, but either way, what is your handle animal, Michael? Because you might not be able to handle this horse that well.
+8.
Okay, so yeah, you only have a 5% chance of failing. I'm not gonna mess with that. All right, so you guys are standing around, and then they all release some word that's like "bitte," and then they their hands are rainbows everywhere. It's reflecting off of the snow. But if you get your eyes closed and keep your shit together when you start seeing like unicorns and like Pegasuses, and there's all sorts of horses, and some of them apparently have crowns and shit. There's like a goat monster. Anyway, you pull your shit together, and you're like, yeah, I guess we're fine. And the little fey creatures are all like, I cannot believe that we have failed. This usually works. They must be very powerful. And then the other one's like, quick, shoot the paladin. Linsoa, you're up.
Oh, I'm up. Okay, so everybody's just down 1. That's neat. So, is this legal movement if I have a base of 40?
It would be a double movement, but yes.
If I have a base of 40 and I'm wearing snowshoes.
Oh, right. Yeah, no. I
Yeah.
got it now. Yes, that is a legal movement, I think.
Alright. And I'm just gonna say, may the tender of dreams guide your steps. And I pretty much just cast guidance on you.
This is what being a follower of Desna is about, by the way. Just in case, Dan, if there was any question about being an actual follower of Desna. Dan.
What? Casting guidance on people?
No, talking about Desna, not just being like, let's steal from people, or
When was the
get out of
last
here
time I
before
stole
somebody-
from people?
Somebody matches my face to that bounty poster. You have to commit. All right, Avard.
So I'm within range of both of them still, you'd say, or no? Or they move one of them back?
You might be in range of this one. You're in range of
Does
this
it
one.
say move-
Purposely step back.
It's a move action to detect evil, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So I could probably know that one of them is evil, then I might just activate my smite as a free swift action and then attack one. So So are they evil?
Yes.
And I will. Where is it? Smite the high one, the one I can reach.
Okay.
That's the one by the fence, right?
Yep.
Don't forget guidance.
Yep. I don't have that macro in yet, but that's okay.
It's just a +1.
Yep. With my +4 I already have. That's not calculated here either. So that sucks.
Arthur used up all the 20s.
Yeah, apparently.
They're all we need to control alt delete.
Yes, just to be clear, handling an animal is a move action. It can make you do something it already knows.
Ah.
It is
That's
a free
safe.
action only if it is an animal companion, which it is not for him yet.
Not yet.
I didn't know pushing was a full round. That's good to know.
So I'm sure a 9 didn't hit, right? Because that would be
Yeah.
the bonuses.
Well, you rolled a 1 on the die, so
Yep. So I'm thinking I'm out.
automatically miss. Garvik, Avard leans back for this. You know what, Avard? Why don't you tell us what your combat style is like with this lance? I want to know. How do you attack this thing?
You know, I have my shield nice and supported, so I can do lance with one hand on the mount, which is awesome, and then just go forward to it, stab right at him.
All right, so just quick, straight thrusts.
Quick strokes, yeah.
Right, yeah, and you're
It's
just
like
the little fey creature absolutely is able to see your moves because you got a telegraph.
I telegraph
on
too much,
one-handed,
yeah.
and it's just like there's like little after images of it, and you go right through one of them, and it's like
Disappeared in like dust cloud or something like that,
you
and
still
went
got that
backwards.
smite on him. It's just not doing anything for you.
Not this turn.
All right, Garvik.
So, Garvik mutters angrily to himself and takes 2 arrows out of his quiver. And it's like, all right, be the arrow, arrow to the face, arrow to the face, and then he goes ahead and shoots.
How are you getting the second attack?
Flurry.
Ah, right, you're a Zen archer. Which one are you shooting first?
I'm shooting the non-smited one.
So which one?
That one.
Okay.
The one by the fence is
that's
the one
already
that's
been shot
smited.
once.
Yep.
Just making sure. Your first arrow hits, but deals a reduced amount of damage. I want to talk about archers, by the way. I was reading PvP comic today, and they had an archer who was firing by putting his feet on the bow and drawing the arrow back by doing like a sit-up, like a reverse crunch, and like whoosh. And I was like, yeah, that might be inaccurate, but I bet you that it would probably hurt on the offhand chance it actually hit something.
Didn't they do that
That's
on
not
Doctor Who once?
That's fairly historically accurate, actually.
Yes.
I mean, I know the crossbows reloaded that way, and I think a decent number of archers actually did load that way in some circumstances.
Yeah. When you had dozens or hundreds together.
All right, I'm trying to
I
share
think-
a cool thing and give a shout out to PvP comic, specifically Table Titans, but sure, you can shut me down like that guy who shut me down during Valkyria Chronicles about underwater tanks. All right, fine. Gilbert, you're up. Why don't you tell me something I don't know and makes me look like a jackass?
No. How much time do we have? No, sorry. Gilbert, Gilbert or Gilbert, either way. I will taunt the Fae in their Fae language, saying your perversions of nature and we will be dealt with accordingly. And then I convert my obscuring mist spell into a summon nature's ally and begin casting. Hopefully, they don't have spellcraft.
All right,
It's a full round.
What would you like to?
Since they're flying, I'm going to go with an eagle, just in case they got a chase or whatever.
Tell me, what is the name of the eagle that you were summoning? You have met this spirit eagle once in the past and gained his services through a ritual. What is his name, or her name, or its name?
Ruprecht.
Rupert.
Ruprecht.
Ruprecht. Very well.
Correct.
Ruprecht, the spirit eagle, shall be arriving on one round. They all immediately begin shooting at Gilbert. And after interrupted spell. This one's going to 5 foot this way. This is going to 5 foot this way. And the other one doesn't need to go anywhere. All fire.
Gilbert has spent his life running in fear from things. He's dodge.
What is your AC?
34. No,
What
it
is your real
is.
AC?
My real AC is 17.
If that answer was from the Zen Archer, I would have accepted it as possible. You can get up into the 30s as a level 1 Zen Archer.
Oh, seriously?
Really?
Yes.
If you have the right wands.
Well, potions, mostly. They cost a hell of a lot less than a wand.
True.
So you're going to get hit all 3 times. We'll see if each of these lands, and if I have to... let's see here. So you're going to take 1 non-lethal damage each time. So make your...
Even with Endure Elements on?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why it wouldn't make any difference. You're not taking cold damage.
Gotcha. Did not know. So I take...
Supernatural stunning effect, not a... So you need to injure while casting. You need to make a 12 casting check. Best character so far is the lance, not the knight. The lance, just the lance.
Not even the horse, the lance.
For those of you who have not seen the coolest stuff in roll, I just hit D to bring up the dice roller, which is awesome. I love it. So I roll a 7 plus my level plus my caster stat, right? So that's a 12. And it has to be equal to 10 plus double the spell plus damage, I believe. So I'm boned.
It's just 10 plus damage plus spell level, so it's 12. So what is your caster stat?
Wisdom is 18, so it's plus 4.
Okay, so you have a 12 on your first roll. Roll for the next one, since they're not going to stop shooting until your spell's interrupted. Yeah.
My spell's interrupted.
All right, roll for 2 stun attacks. 2 fort saves.
2 fort saves. Number 1. Number 2.
You are not slowed by either of these. And then the 22 is going to ship to Garvik. Garvik, is 22 going to hit you?
Yep.
All right, make a fort save.
Ugh.
You are staggered. And you take 1 non-lethal. Gilbert, you took 2 non-lethal. They're all cheering because they've interrupted your spell, and they're like, "Ha suck it!"
Ruprecht! God, no. Why?
Yeah, you briefly see Ruprecht arrive as like this green fog, and he's like, "I'm sorry, old friend."
Okay, so quick tally. Which Fae have been damaged? This one?
Just that one.
And
Just that one. I
Just
did
that one?
8 minus whatever its DR is. And then there was 1 earlier strike on it. I don't remember how much.
And I'm going to spread my arms wide, present my holy symbol, and say the Tender of Dreams will guide you to an easy sleep.
Casting sleep again.
No, channeling positive energy. Easy sleep.
You know,
Everybody but the Fae.
Thing, right?
What? I have selective channeling.
Okay.
Thank you.
Avard, you are no longer fatigued.
Yes, and it is my turn now.
It is your turn.
So let's move in position. It's still 5 feet up. Still hit with the lance.
Yep.
Give him help, Hallie.
If you're standing there, you're squeezing with Linsoa.
I could probably get...
You can move 1
there.
to the left. Yeah, that would work too. All right, a 14 is going to miss.
18 because of the smite. It's not in there.
Okay, that will hit.
So it nullifies all damage reduction too, so it's
Yes.
full 7.
Nice. That's,
Okay.
Thank
7
you.
plus
Also
1,
get
right?
your level to it.
Yeah, so 8 damage.
7 plus 1, 8, yeah.
All right, you hit that one supernaturally hard, and it goes, "What the fuck?" Anything else?
That's all now.
All
I
right,
moved and I attacked.
Garvik.
All right. Let's see. My line of sight is a little bit covered on the other one, so I will shoot at the one by the fence. Garvik will say, "Darn little bugger. It's not natural that things should be smaller than me." And then he takes out his arrow, and then he's going to attempt to perfect strike that one.
Okay.
If
So,
you're running out of halfling,
What is perfect strike like for you? How does this manifest? Do you get a third mystic eye that appears while you close your eyes and you see a third one and you just fire? Or is it just, you see
I think it's
the
more he just goes into sort of Rain Man mode, and he's just like, all right. And he just zones out, sort of calculating the probabilities, and just
All right.
starts muttering to himself about wind speed and things like that.
So for future notice, I'm only going to take the first damage on perfect strikes. But it is enough to knock that one down, out, and dead.
Oh, with your reference to Alpha, I'm picturing that snowball fight scene where you're throwing like 40 times normal speed.
All right, Gilbert.
Gilbert will say in face, "You're next." I don't know. Gilbert's not very good at swearing yet. So snowshoes make it 7.5 feet per square.
Yes.
That's a move action. No, that's yeah, that's a move action.
10 feet. You have another.
Now that's 15 feet, effectively, and I have a speed of 20. A third square would be 22.5 feet of movement.
You're just double moving.
Yeah, I have no spells, and I just have to get close for darts.
All right.
Who to cast guidance on?
It's their turn.
Oh, it's their turn now? Oh, yeah.
Guidance is
Okay.
touch too, isn't it?
Yeah.
They withdraw from the battlefield. They rise rapidly to the treetops and are quickly lost in the tree areas. And why do I know this? Because their stealth is plus 20, so you have literally no chance of seeing them. I've seen your perception checks, friends.
I have an
No
8.
way
It's
we
not
can
bad
match a
for
plus
myself.
20.
All
What would
right.
you like to do?
Well, they could roll ones.
They have a plus 4 for cover. This is where I get an air horn, like beep 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 beep. Like, yeah, suck it. Can't match that, can you?
Friends, I think we should keep up the pursuit, given that one is probably going to go warn his comrades.
Yeah, there's something truly evil in this forest.
Yes, let us press on.
Okay. Wasn't that a little bit close for comfort, though? No? Maybe Gilbert will. I'll search
The
the
enemy is only going to be more prepared if we give them time to set up traps for us after they've been warned.
I'll rely upon your wisdom. Although Garvik, no. Never mind. But yeah, I'll search the one that we felled. I say we as if I contributed meaningfully.
Okay, on it you find a tiny short sword, a tiny short bow, and 18 tiny arrows. It also has 14 gold pieces, all minted in irison.
Toothpicks. Yum.
Should we have the cleric collect all the money since clerics are all honest?
Of course. I will keep
But this
track
is
of
Dan,
money.
though.
Is that Gilbert's?
This is
Is
Dan.
that Gilbert's idea? Do you actually believe all clerics are honest?
No, Gilbert thinks all religions are corrupt. He's being sarcastic. I'm being,
facetious.
but I'm actually trying to bluff check. I'm trying to not let on. I'm lying to make Lin
I'll roll
So.
that sense motive. Let's
All right,
go.
it's on. I am untrained in bluff.
I'm untrained in sense motive. Let's do this.
I have a +2 to sense, but how about we? Okay.
No.
Damn it! All right.
No.
You may not think highly of religion, Gilbert, but that is not required. The Song of Spheres is with us all.
Okay,
Yeah, well-
now that that's over with, you're moving ahead, right?
Let us go forth on the open road.
Very well. Everyone knows that Gilbert's kind of a sarcastic jackass now.
I'm a realist. Just,
All right, I need a fort save from our paladin. I need another
Ooh.
fort save.
Nice.
Another one?
Yep. And another one.
he is just snuggling that horse.
All right.
Yes.
Nice.
You guys arrive up here. As the trail bends, you still find the boot prints that you were following. The narrow game trail winds its way through the trees and through the undergrowth here. Hoof prints mark the underlying snow, leading in both directions. Make a perception check.
Yes. The one thing I'm good at.
Gilbert, Garvik, and Linsoa. You notice that there is a white stag in the woods. It slowly begins to come out when it notices you noticing it, and it begins to speak. It opens its mouth, and a voice comes out. It says, "Greetings, friends. I am the talking stag. Welcome to my forest. How are you this day?" And then its mouth shuts and the talking stops.
That's a little creepy.
He opens his mouth and says, "I am a magical stag, enchanted by my good friends, the clerics of..." What was his name? Fuck, now I gotta look it up.
Arastel?
Yeah, Arastel. The clerics of Arastel. In fact, the leader of the local town nearby is a cleric of Arastel as well and knows of me.
Can I make a sense motive, please?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
gonna do that as
please.
well.
All these fucking haters.
I think I believe him.
Even the mess, it was even written down in your journals. Of course, even then your characters didn't believe it, but sure.
Yeah. White stag that talks. I wish I would have written more than that, but I have white stag that talks. Yes, we have heard of you in some journals, and are you concerned about this unnatural weather, or are you comfortable with it? What does Arastel think of this unseasonably cold weather?
So,
No need to be rude.
You guys
Gilbert.
are
He asked
looking
us
over
how
it.
we are.
you find yourselves easily coming to trust this bag and its incredibly sloth-like voice. And you ask it about the unseasonable weather, and it says, "Oh, I have no problems with the weather. I am a winter stag. I know it's strange, but when the winter came, my abilities changed. I am tied to the magic of this forest, after all. I am its protector."
And the Cold Touch Fae, are they of this forest as well?
The Cold Touch Fae have come here to cause trouble, I think. What do you know of them?
Only
They
that
shoot
we
really annoying arrows.
only that we were set upon them by about 4 miles
Two of them,
back.
two little, yeah.
He says, "Well, I'd love to continue this discussion, but where I come from, when one introduces oneself, the other must introduce themselves. And I am Fei Fuen, the talking stag. And who are you, noble travelers, who cross my forest?"
I am Linsoa Lachlom. of the Pathfinder Society. How do you do? And these are my companions. I believe they can introduce themselves.
I am Garvik Glavebeard, monk follower of Aurori.
I am Gilbert Montfort, lover and painter.
I'm Avar.
Not that he's any good at the lover part.
Oh!
Do you say that? Do you say that, Garvik?
Attempting to get into my role as a Charisma 5 character, so yes. He's not ugly, he just has no sense of what to say and when to say it.
There have been
believe-
complaints, but not from me.
The stag opens its mouth and turns to Avad and says, "And you, what is your role here?"
I am the party's leader. I am a paladin follower of Caden Kaleen.
Says, you must be quite powerful if the forces of good have blessed you with knighthood at such a young age.
Thank you. I think I'm pretty decent.
Arvik is whispering, so where does he
Natural
keep the
abilities.
booze?
Where I get my booze?
Yeah, I'm a
Holy
dwarf.
symbol.
I need that.
Do you keep a flask inside your holy symbol?
Yep, I have the compartment holy symbol.
Oh, amazing.
Wait, you have a
That's
flask
wonderful.
in the flagon?
Yeah.
Why not? So,
A little expensive, but it's worth it. I'm worth it, I think.
the stag turns toward you, Garvik, and says, "And you, friend monk, I do not know many monks who hold a bow. What is your particular skill set?"
I have trained with the monks of the high Five Kings Mountains in the art of the bow.
He says, "You are not thinking of turning that on me, perhaps?"
You look too stringy for hunting at the moment.
He says,
Also, I try to avoid killing things which provide conversation.
So he throws his stag antlers up and puts his and starts stomping, and he's like, "I believe, friend, that you have just insulted me. I am stringy by no mere means. I am, as you can already tell, a stag of proportional male specimen.
Well,
But as you say,
I
I am nothing but a
to-
friendly magical beast. No reason to hunt me.
okay.
Would you mind if I
But
accompanied your party as you travel deeper into this forest? I myself have been rebuffed by the Fae there, and I would like to see what has happened on my own."
You're more than welcome to join us by my vote. We seek a Lady Argantia, who has been kidnapped by the Fae, to the best of our knowledge.
I know not who that is.
We don't either, but we feel that finding her and rescuing her is the right thing to do.
Now that you mentioned kidnapping, though, there was a young woman who was taken by some men, not Fae, but bandits down this very trail. And he gestures with his majestic antlers towards the trail you've been following. He says, "They are some ways down the path here, past the bridge. It will be many miles."
Well then, we are glad to have you along. Perhaps with you on our side, maybe we can move a bit faster.
He says,
The dwarf's legs are a little short.
Indeed. Do you mind if I can I hitch a ride? I have to say this snow is rather more annoying for me than others when it comes up proportionally higher.
You enjoy being on a mount?
So the stag says, "One moment, I must commune with nature." And it kind of folds its legs up and lays down in the snow and just starts, it goes, "Ah." And it just, it takes time to breathe and then keeps making that noise. How long are you guys going to wait for it to get done?
While he's
So-
somewhat distracted, I will cast Enhanced Diplomacy on
What?